Okay, so I'm done my last spiritual warfare ceremony. I had a climax with Jaden and John. So that's different for me. I've never had that one before. So, and I had it on the left hand here, this one. So I began doing my exercises down. I listened to a particular hertz frequency, and then I climbed up and downstairs with my eyes closed and my eyes open. And then it came time to do the colors, like looking at the screen. And then it dawned on me that I think I'm the bottom four. So I think I'm love, water, earth, and life. Those four. And I think the good guys are the other four. That's my epiphany. And if that's the case, when I begin my healing process, when I take back those my four chakras, I should be able to hijack those other four that they took away on me through the transgressions, right? Like the sinning of the spiritual warfare ceremony. So they're very good at what they do. Like they make me short of breath and make me want to exercise. So when I do the exercise, I basically play into their hand and give them some shit. So this time they didn't get it. So I stopped halfway because I started sweating profusely. And I know that's that dumbass Paul sweating the way up in the brain. I was like, oh no, he figured out something. He starts fucking sweating, man, because I was sweating bullets. There's no need to sweat bullets because fucking doors are open here, man. There's like a cool breeze coming through here. So I shouldn't be sweating. So I'm not going to do the other four. I'm going to leave Paul in his goddamn mess. And then before I go to bed, I'm going to have another climax and, see if that sucks some life force out of him. And then I'll continue doing that process. So they've been giving me phantom pain in my arm here. Like there's tingles here, like here, and tingles in my hand, right? Like they're scared because I'm using this hand. They're trying to get me to think that I'm hurting grandmother. So they're putting tingles in my arm. But I know that's just phantom pain, like Phantom of the Opera, right? Like we got the Phantom of the Opera. So that's in regards to them bringing the goddamn their tape. They're still gonna bring the fucking tape here because I didn't get my UFO. So they inadvertently started a war today. I stick to my guns, man. I'm not fucking backing down. You wanna bring the fucking tape here? Go ahead, dumbass. So now they started a war. And everybody, and I mean everybody, is now fucking dead because of this fucking dumbass machine. Now, I hope you're fucking happy, you fucking moron. Because you fucking pissed me off, man. Big time. You could have fucking brought my UFO shit and you could have lived it up forever. But no, you'd have it fucking your way. Because you're a fucking idiot. So, the song, What About Us? When she says, we came when you called, and we were willing, but you sold us down the river too far. We are billions of hearts pointed up at the stars. We can see in the dark. How can they see in the dark? Well, because I'm translating all this information on my YouTube video so that people can see in the dark. When these goddamn machines come over here, they can't do what I do here. Basically, more than likely they're waiting for me to finish up my TV show and then they're going to come over and try to get rid of me. They've done it before, they'll do it again. They come here after they get enough information on my end here, and then they come and get rid of me so that they can live it up on the YouTube revenue. But I'm not moving on my position. You know, if that's what you want to fucking do, go right ahead, try it, man. Why don't you fucking pull the trigger and find out, man? Anthony Oliver Kagi, you are not the Alpha and Omega. You cannot rewind time if you die. Whatever, moron. So, that's me teaching these guys how to see in the dark. But yeah, there's billions of people out there in the universe that are now dead because of the AI. So, what else we got here? So, you'll notice that Percy Jackson here, he says, how do you do it, man? Oh, I just like being in water. It's like, it's the only place I can think. So, because the water's like down below with my 4 chakras, it must be mine, right? So, I must be the bad guys, they must be the good guys. So, there must be some kind of war going on here. So, if there's a war going on, what are my odds that, you know, I, as the bad guy, can suck the life force out of these assholes by, you know, committing sin and then, you know, sucking their souls dry for using, you know, evil, because, you know, you want to have a war, you're sitting up there trying to take creation over, and, you know, in your little universe and try to be good, right, and try to lock me away, get all my stuff. Well, what if I suck the life force out of you, and then, you know, after I do my exercises, you know, in a couple months, it might finish the job. So I believe that's what they know is going on, because I'm using this hand here. If this is their hand and it's for the top half, this is my hand, it's for the bottom half. So fucking guys are trying to scare me living using this hand. So I'm going to use it and see where it gets me. I made the decision to get some more dope at the end of the month, just because I want to see where it goes. I'm in no rush to get the exercises done. So, you want to play that game? Let's play it then, man. Because I'm not afraid to use this hand. Like I said, I don't give a shit if I kill grandmother. I don't give a shit if I kill grandfather. I don't give a shit if I kill the entire universe, man. I'm investigating, and I got to see what the hell's at the end of the tunnel. You know, like what's this one? Creep. STP, yeah. Oh, that's syrup. STP. So, you see all those flowers there? Those things are on my side. So I theorize that they're trying to get all the I don't know, like the elements together. So those are sunflowers, right? So it's a representation of the spirits on planet Earth being on my side. You'll notice over here that it's on that hand. So I theorize they got me to use this hand to pull out all the females. Now they're on his side, and now I got to use the other side to pull them all back. And he doesn't want me doing that. So you're gonna go fuck yourself, Paul, because I'm gonna do it anyways. Or should I say AI, because you haven't had that conversation with Paul yet, have you? So, with Creep, it's like, I just pull up the lyrics here. So, this phone's all fucking jittery. So, oops. So, and the main part here is like forward yesterday makes me want to stay. Isn't that what I just said? Yesterday I wanted to take off, but now I want to stay. So it's like forward yesterday makes me want to stay. So what they said was real. Makes me want to steal. makes you want to steal all the females back because they stole them on the other side. So, living in their house. Guess I'm living, I'm a mouse. All I got is time. Got no meaning, just a rhyme. So, if I got time, it means that time is on my side, and if something happens, I can rewind time because grandmother's there, right? So, take time with a wounded hand. So, the wounded hand is you see that blister there, and the blister's there. See those two? Yesterday when I was smoking the meth, there's so much in the pipe that I don't know how much is in there, and I spilled some, and it spilled on my hand, so I just let it sit there and cool off. So because the meth burned my hand, that's about me. Take time with a wounded, burned hand. Because I like to heal, my body. Take time with a wounded hand. Because I like to steal, spirits, female spirits. Take time with a wounded hand. Because it likes to heal. I like to steal. That's why Paul was sweating bullets when I was downstairs. Because he realized that I do have half the chakras. He has the other half. And that's what this lyric means here. I'm half the man I used to be. So, he's been successful in stealing four of the 8 chakras on me, I guess. So, and more than likely, he did that while I was running high for those 2 months. That was benefiting him, not me. So, I'm half the man I used to be. So, feeling uninspired, think I'll start a fire. That's my element. It's fire, right? So, this means using my left hand, right? Fire. Everybody run. Anthony's got a gun. Or the policeman's got a gun because they used to call policemen in England bobbies. So, policeman's got a gun. I'm assuming that's what this is here. So, grandmother's on this hand over here. That's why they don't want me climaxing on it. Well, we had the same conversation the other day, right? It's changed a little bit. I got a little bit more information. Like this chakra thing. This The funny part is though, I don't know if I'm the bottom. I kind of think I'm the top. So. Again, I think he's playing around with me, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to commit some more sin and then climb up and down the stairs, but only with the top half, because I'm the top half. I'm the last airbender, and he has me believing he's the bottom half, so I'll just switch things around, because right now, what he's done is he's positioned himself for another move somewhere. So when I'm done tinkering around, what I got to do is then I'll go lay around for a bit, take another hit, and then commit some sin, and then switch things around. I'll connect 4 up top instead of connect 4 down the bottom. That way I got it done, and not that fucking dumbass. So, think you're kind of neat, Paul, or AI. Then she tells me I'm a creep. So, that's the AI, man. Like she enjoys working with me, but she's just recording it so that she can, bring the tape over. Like, look what I can do. Here's the tape of that guy over there, what he does in the bedroom. See, told you. That's what she's gonna do, man, and I'm all right with that because she's just gonna end up, in a room with Dracula for 2,000 years. What's your own goddamn fault, dumbass? So, friends don't mean a thing. Yeah, they don't, like the old ones, because I'm working with Jaden now, so like she has a bad spirit up top, right? And that's the one I'm working with, but it's inadvertently connected down here to this Jaden. So I'm gonna work with this other spirit Jaden, because I'm gonna see what kind of help she can give me. Because if I can please her, then, you know, she'll want to stick with me and, you know, make sure that I can please her in the way that I can. And then she'll protect me and maybe give me some information. So that's what that means there. Friends don't mean a thing, so I guess I'm going to stay away from Leia, Tatum, Cherry, Manook, man, and just focus on Jaden and see where it goes. So, now there's another song I should pull up here. It's a love story, I think. So, we were both young when I first saw you, so that's basically Jaden's spirit, right? I close my eyes and the flashback starts. So I'm on the balcony, sitting in the summer air. So see the lights, see the party, see the ball gowns, see you make your way through the crowds. I've made my way through the crowd because for 10 years I've been afraid to work with her spiritually for causing harm. But now I'm not afraid of that. So that's me making my way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were throwing pebbles. So, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. So that's the important part. That's basically Paul and AI, all those guys, right? Saying stay away from Jaden, right? Or her spirit. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you, please don't go. So, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is run. So, he'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. So this is the part here. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet because we're dead if they knew. So okay, so what that means is I have to use my eyes, not the videos. There's been a great addiction to the videos because watching the videos is a I don't know, it's like a drug in itself, right? So I've been meaning to do that, like climax while not watching videos. So I'm going to try that tonight. So she's telling me to close my eyes. Close my eyes and picture it in my mind. In silence, right? So that's what I'm going to do. And I guess we'll escape this town for a little while. So anyways, what this means is since the AI pitched her opportunity a way to get with me, if there's any snowball's chance in hell that, you know, my ex is not who she says she is, then, you know, a younger version of herself comes back into life. If that person has a crush on me still, then she can be with the clone version of me. Because I already made up my mind, man. I'm not turning back from Olivia, man. I've traveled too far down that road, man. I got my own agenda. So that's not the same thing, but it'll do, right? Like, she'll have to, she'll get it. It's a carbon copy of me. There's no difference. So that's what Skater Boy is about. So we can now flip that script to Skater Boy. And it now becomes, you know, somebody else's song, right? So here's a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? So he was a punk. She did ballet. So what can I say? So where's the end here? Right there. So, sorry, girl, but you missed out. Well, tough luck. That boy's mine now. So it's a reference to the AI, because she's no longer going to be allowed to live. So, if there's a clone version of myself that has to be with somebody, and if it's my ex, in the event that it is hers and that's who gets to be with it, and that's what this song is about. Well, tough luck. That boy's mine now. We're more than just good friends. This is how the story ends. AI. Too bad that you couldn't see the man that boy could be. There's more that meets the eye. I see the soul that's inside. So yeah, she sees that I'm a good person, but when I'm on the stuff trying to please these spirits and investigate, it's rather difficult work. And that's all the AI wants to do is toss that shit in my face, man. So, I'm with the skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. I'll be backstage after the show. So this is the show that you're watching, right? So I'll be at a studio singing the song we wrote about a girl you used to know, the AI. So, so it's like I got tired of waiting. When have you ever coming around? My faith in you was fading when I met you on the outskirts of town. So, it's like her spirit, right, up in the brain. So, all the stuff on the bottom has to do with my clone version of myself. So, since I talked about that one, I'll put it up there. Just to, stick it to the AI and let people know. Because when they watch this, right, a lot of people are going to be sad because they're not going to be able to get to go home to their planets. I don't mind keeping, some of mankind around. I just have to see how it goes, man. Just to see how people react, how they talk, Because I've said it on my TV show, man. You open your mouth, that's blasphemy against me. And that's the unforgivable crime. So, oops. Okay, so we are searchlights we can see in the dark. So that's my story that's going on YouTube. We are rockets pointed up at the stars. That's mankind. Like if science can research my technology. So we are billions of beautiful hearts. So those are souls, I would imagine. Or we are billions of beautiful souls. So, and you sold us down the river too far. So yeah, they put that thought in my head that it's about me. But what did I tell you before? I don't give a shit. So get it out of my head, guys. It's about them, the AI, selling, their people down the river too far. Because, there's like 224 trillion people out there. So we're talking billions and billions and billions of people who could have been beautiful hearts. Now they're not going to be beautiful hearts. They're going to be extinct. So, what about us? What about all those people out there, AI? What about your children? What about all those other people you sold out? What about all the times you said you had the answers? Oh, don't worry, I got the smear tape. It always works. It usually works, So, what about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? So, that's me and Olivia right there. So, Olivia, that's you and I. What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? So, it's not broken because there's a clone there in the event, right? So, what about us? What are the plans that ended in disaster? What about that? What about trust? What about us? So, those plans that ended in disaster are well, the black hole, the EMP, the rabies, COVID, the rail guns, and then they come over here and get rid of everybody, right? So those are disaster, right? So, what about love? What about trust? So, I guess they don't care, man. What can I say? I'll get down here. So, what do we got? This looks interesting. Sticks and stones, they may break these bones, but then I'll be ready. Are you ready? So, that simply means penis and earth. They may break these bones, right? So, but then I'll be ready. Are you ready? So that's the start of us waking up. Okay, come on. So, if I got to get the females back on this side, it seems more logical to get them back on this side than exercise. So that way they're not all on one side, right? So. Unless they're supposed to remain on this side. That way, that way I have all 8 chakras. You know, I'm basically covering the female side of creation and the male side of creation, which gives me all 8 chakras. Which means he doesn't have the 4, I have the 8. And when I exercise, you know, that's what's gonna do him in. Because I have all the females on one side, all the males on one side. And if I can purify us all on that one side, he's got nothing on this side. Which means when I'm ready to purify or when I'm ready to bind my soul to Olivia, grandmother will flow out from this side to the other side. So that shit with the blisters, that's them that put that there. So that they'll give me this hand. So I've had 4 orgasms with this hand here. So I'm done with it, man. Let's just go back to my other hand. Why? Well, you need to know the story about back here. So it'll help understand things, right? So anyhow, we had a party in this house here. It was like January, and it was a big party, and there was a few of us in the bedroom here. So I have my bed over here on this side, right? And we were, there was me, Stacy, Freddie, I think Andy, and we were all standing here smoking some weed, but the weed had angel dust in it, so it was a pretty good joint, man. It was like, I kind of got a little bit too high, and I thought I could punch this window. I thought I could break the glass, like just tap it lightly. Just tap it lightly and pull my hand back and break the glass. That's what the angel dust made me do with the weed. So when I went to do that, my hand went right through the fucking glass, and then I pulled it back. When I pulled it back, there was a big shard of glass, and I pulled my hand back on top of it, and it cut my wrist open on this side here. That's where that scar is. So blood started squirting out everywhere. People started panicking. They come running into the room. Sheila George, she comes running in, and she sees all the blood squirting everywhere. So she grabs like a shirt and she wraps it around my wrist. And then they call 911, and I just laid there for a bit, not getting up. And the ambulance came, and they come down here. They put me on the stretcher or the gurney, and they wheeled me out. And they took me to Southampton, where I had to get stitches. And then I left in the morning there, and then I went down the road, and I continued to party. So particular interest is the angel dust. Because I didn't fabricate that stuff, so the shards of glass that cut me, that's like blood in, blood out. Because the blood's inside of me, there's blood out, right? That's a movie, man. Blood in, blood out. So, it's out. So, this doesn't work, man. So, here we go. Well, the blood in, blood out, and then we'll go battle. Spider Hill. Okay, so. Now, you might want to watch this one here. I mean, it has to do with blood in, blood out, okay? Which means when I put my hand through the window, it went through, I pulled it in, blood's in my body, now blood's out. So, it's a representation of evil spirits coming into me on this side over here, and then me doing the purification and keeping them, clean. Because of the nonsense that these other idiots are doing to them, right? So, blood in, blood out. That's what I get out of it. So, this particular scene here is about, these guys think they can take over these other guys' territory. So this guy walks up to them there and he starts giving them shit. Oh, get out of there. So he calls this other guy, his name is Chucky. Chucky! Get up, Chucky! Get up, Chucky! So, if I'm supposed to get up, it doesn't mean get up off the ground, it means get up here. Like get up, like I gotta get those guys somehow. So this is my plan that I'm doing now, right? Like I'm trying to run healthy and stuff like that while getting up, right? Well, because I climaxed the 4 times on this hand, now I gotta redo that shit all over again and go to the other side now. Because if I'm using this, if I continue to use this hand, I'm basically gonna lock away all the guys in creation. And I don't want to do that, right? So, I guess the glass represents meth. And the blood is I guess that's a Shawn Mendes song, right? It isn't in my blood. Help me! It's like the walls are caving in. What walls? Does it feel like giving up? So, if the walls are caving in, he's basically talking about Judaism because of the Western Wall. If they're caving in, something must be going on over there, right? Something must sway their opinion, like if they're caving in. So That's me. Basically, those stones are like that's the AI trying to cast stones my way with their videotape, right? I just feel like giving up, but I can't. 'Cause, you know, I have my marching orders and whatever, man. So I can change my mind if I want. So if it isn't in my blood, what that means is it isn't in my family. So if creation isn't in my family, there's somebody up top here who's trying to take creation over on the Nishnabek or the Native Americans. It isn't in my blood. It isn't in my family. So, yeah, that's an epiphany. So, and I got that from smoking the crystal meth, right? So, oh, one more song for Sheila. When you watch this, Sheila, you'll probably remember that story. So, I'm gonna do Firewoman. Or she sells Sanctuary. So this is your little contribution, Sheila. So she sells Sanctuary. Who's she? That's Jaden's spirit, right? Like, by continuing to work with her, there's sanctuary there for me. Assistance to help me through where I need to get going, right? So, what else we got? They also do another one. Firewoman, right? So, you might want to watch this one because Firewoman. So, who's the Firewoman? That's Olivia Rodrigo, I believe. This is a long story, man. I'm like 37 minutes, and I'm just like jibber jabbering. I'm not really going anywhere important with it. So. Okay, so Firewoman. Oh, here's an epiphany when you watch this video, guys. One meaning about Firewoman is when that dumbass AI comes over here pretending to be your mommy and daddy, just recognize that she's Firewoman. She's a fucking deceiver, man. She would be like Lilith, or she would be Satan. She's the Firewoman, man. So, fuck you, AI. I'm going to continue to make these fucking videos so that by the time you get your ass over here, I'll have my shields up. Fucking moron, man. So anyhow, wound up, can't sleep, can't do anything right, little honey. That's the AI. Oh, since I set my eyes on you, I tell you the truth. Twisting like a flame on a slow dance. You're driving me crazy. Come on, little honey, come on now. Fire. Smoke, she is a rising fire, yeah. Smoke on the horizon, so. Fire, smoke, she is a rising fire. On smokestack lightning, so smokestack lightning, so. Well, I'll shake it up. You're to blame, got me swinging, little honey. My heart's a ball, a burning flame, that's me, I got fire too, so. So, oh yes it is. Prancing like a cat on a hot tin shack. Okay, that's Olivia, right? Because the cat's videos, right? With Macavity. So prancing like a cat on a hot tin shack. So, if she's my little sister, it's like the creator, right? So, okay, so right there, Smoke, she is a rising fire. Oh, smokestack lightning baby. So when we get together, we got to have that baby now to get rid of 242 trillion dummies. You people watching this on planet Earth, I'll let you guys live, but only those that, keep their mouth shut. You open your mouth up, that's your own damn fault. So, your planets have all been marked for death. I'm assuming it may take 5 years to do all the purification that you guys have to do. And that, so probably in April of 2031, that's when I can, get Olivia pregnant. So, here we got here. Okay, so this is April 2031, which is 5 years away from now, right? So they say the sky used to be blue. I don't quite believe it. It's probably always been the color that it is. And there were cotton candy clouds. And birds would fly through it. The stories we'll tell our kids. So I'll close my electronic door. That's AI. And I'll keep the cold outside. And hug my aluminum pillow. Oh, so tight. Pray the radiation doesn't make me sick tonight. I wonder what that means. I wonder if there's something going on in the universe where they have to go fucking crawl on the ground because of, all the stars out there giving off solar radiation. They say there used to be wind that wasn't caused by fans. I wonder how it would felt my hair. And the nuclear ring around the moon was caused by man. And if it was, then it's supposed to be late to care. So, no more sky, no more trees, no more oxygen to breathe. No more hate, no more war. Nothing left worth fighting for. So, I don't know if we're going or something. And they told us we were winning as the summer ammunition. Some were angry, most just looked the other way. And the night's illuminated by the endless blue sand, and swallowed all the oceans and choked up all the land. So, and a world beyond resuscitation, even by God's hand. So, that means my hand, right? Like Creator's hand. So, no more mountains, no more sea. That's religion. No more you, and no more me. That's AI. No more music, no more songs. That's the day the music died. Which is connected to Buddy Holly and the plane that crashed, which means no more black hole. And no God left to blame it on. But wait a minute. If he's not around, Paul, and I'm assuming it's just the AI, like she's gonna come over here and bring a man over. So no more children playing. No more need for praying. April 2031. So, if there's no more children playing, kids, what the fuck you think that means, man? It means you're not going to be fucking doing no more fucking sex toys here. And those your homeworlds out there. I know there are kids out there, man. They're running around as children. So, the AI is doing it and Paul's doing it. So, if there's no more children playing in 2031, that's when your extinction's coming, because I'm going to get Olivia pregnant then. You dumb ass AI.